Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Where am I today? I'm down in St. George again. It's been a long time since I've been down here, probably about 6 months or so, I guess, because I've been so busy up at the homestead and working on stuff at my house that I just haven't had time to come down here and finish this project. If you remember right, what we were doing, we were adding on this addition, kind of basement entrance to the house so we could make a basement entrance and then take the one out of the inside, so on and so forth. So last time I was here I didn't film anything because I was just kind of stopped in and did a bunch of work real fast, but we finished up putting all the siding on the side of this house, on the side of the building, so it's all enclosed now. And then I also put the roof on, got that sheeted and framed in. So still got a couple of things to do. I'm working on getting the stairway put in hopefully this weekend. Probably won't get to that, but if nothing else I'll get the cement cut out. So I want to move the window from that door, move it over to right here, and then also we're going to be cutting out the rest of that cement right down there so I can put the door in this weekend. That's my main goal. So I'm hoping I can get that hole cut out and then put the door in right here so we can close this in. I still got a little bit of siding to do on the side, but hopefully I can get it all dried in for the most part. So I do that, and then maybe I can build the platform in there, but I want to get at least the window and the door put in here and all closed up, because got to get something done down here, right? I got to move on with this project because this project's been 2 years in the doing and nothing's happened really with it. So, I mean, we got the little casita done, and that's been rented, which has been paying for the rest of this house for the last while. But I would like to have the whole rest of it done so we can rent out the rest, or maybe even sell it. Who knows? But so what we're going to be working on then is cutting this out, getting it ready to go so I can put the door in there. I've got to move a little bit of dirt as well, because right now the water's running off and running right to the door. That doesn't really help me. I don't really want to have that happen. So hopefully I can get that part in, and also, like I said, move that window. So that's my goal for this weekend. Let's see if we can do it. Dug it out now, and I've marked my line, so this is how far down I've got to go with it. I'll be cutting this whole piece out. And you may ask yourself, why didn't we originally frame it in and not pour cement here? Because we weren't exactly sure how far down the door was going to have to go or not, so we figured it would probably be easier to cut it out afterwards as opposed to trying to calculate all that and get the door in and see how everything was going to work out. So this was the best way to do it for that. So see if I can cut it, see if my saw gets down, or if I have to dig out some more to get the saw across. Or the power here is so horrible, every time I try to use this saw I turn it on, it goes for a minute and then it flips the breaker. So yeah, we'll see. That thing's heavy. Way I can grip this. This thing was so heavy, I had to rig it up to this rope so the rope could take the weight, because my arms couldn't hold it and push at the same time and get a straight line. So this way, that should support it, and I should just be able to go right in there. And then as I need to go down, I can loosen it, drop it a little bit. See how this works. Work smarter, not harder, right? Certainly work better. Okay, hopefully you can see better now that it's light. What I was doing last night, like I said, this saw weighs probably 50 pounds. I'm starting to like hold it up and try to get that in at the same time. So I just rigged up this rope to support the weight of the saw. That way I can still just push it in, and then as I go, I just loosen. It's kind of a slip knot anyway, so it slides down as far as I need it to go in order to cut my line. Which as you can see, I got all the way down on this side and on the inside. Just need to do this side of the wall now. So let's get started on that. Now I just have to do a cross. That's going to be fun. Okay, for the inside wall, in order to get the saw to sit there so I can support it because I'm going across, I can't use the cord. So I built this little shelf part here, which should sit on there just like I was doing on the outside with the board on the ground. This one will lift it up, so I should be able to have that same gap, keep it level all the way across in here to cut this out. Because as you know, the inside, we got to build stairs down here on this way, so the door will come in, it'll go to a platform here, and then it'll go down the stairs to that far wall like I said in prior videos. So I'm going to try this. Hopefully it holds up and everything good and it cuts me nice and straight. It is going to suck being down here inside the thing trying to cut because it kicks out a lot of dust. Anyway, let me get the saw and let's get cutting. fun part. Got it all cut out, but I know it's still hung up in the middle a little bit because I couldn't get all the way through. Probably like a ½ inch in there. So normally I just take my big 15-pound sledge, whack a few times, and it'll pop out. But as usual, I don't have a big 50-pound sledge here, so I have to try to do it with the 5-pound. Yes, I don't know that this is gonna work. We'll give it a try anyway. But I guess if I have to go to the store and buy one, at least I can. Here we go. Maybe it'll just come out in pieces. Alright, let's try this again. So, last night I had this hammer. Did an alright job pounding this thing out. I got a bit done on it, but today I got this hammer. Let's see if I can finish this job, because this one it did get pounding out across the edges, but just does not have the oomph and smack that I need to finish this job. Get cracking on this. That's way better. Still a lot of work though. I'm guessing there's the rebar right across there, but I couldn't quite cut it. I'm gonna try something. Can't quite reach down inside there. Nope, I guess there's no rebar. Don't know why that was so hard to do then. Whew. Well, those aren't some very pretty cuts, but I guess they'll do. Bottom cut turned out nice. I spent an hour on pounding on this thing last night with that little sledge. Took me 5 minutes to do it with the big sledge. Maybe I weakened it a lot with the little sledge, and that's why it gave out to the big sledge. Either way, well worth going to the store and buying that. Wanted to do it originally, but oh. Ideally, I would have been able to cut through with my saw and got through both sides, would have cut off perfectly flat. If I was a professional, I am just a semi-pro, so of course, came in one way and another way and wasn't exactly smooth, but that's okay. It was also hard when I was holding the saw up in the air with a piece of rope, trying to cut it and keep it straight when it was going down. So really, I'm okay with it. I've ground it down. I just need to grind down a little bit more to level it up. I've got this bottom part, which actually turned out quite nice, very level, or at least close enough to level that when I put the door in, it's going to sit really flat, which is great. The side parts don't really matter as much because I've left a space on both sides so that we can move the door to one side or the other to get it to square up and level. So in that sense, it doesn't matter as much on the sides. But this one's still a little bit off of level. I need to take a bit more of this big lump off because I didn't cut it in quite enough, so I got to grind that one down. And I'm going to ground this one down enough so that this side's good. It's level there, so I just basically have to take this ugly lump off. So I think I was really close on this one, just straight up and down, but we'll keep grinding on that just to finish it up. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is put this window in. I just finished cutting it out. Had to move this electrical overs because we just had it hanging in the way. So I got that out of the way. Took me a little bit, but now I can put wrapping around that one. The brain just went dead. The flashing around there, and then we can hang that window. Alright, and there we have it. One more window done. So we got all the window and the door in. Got the flashing on. Unfortunately, the flashing's curling now. I don't have a hammer stapler. I don't have any stapler here that I could staple it down, which would be nice, but you just staple the corners of this. But of course, that's somewhere else. So maybe I can duct tape it or something. Anyway, so that's going to be it for this episode. I'll kind of show you what we did get done and what still needs to be done. So as you can see, we got the window and the door in. So I now have that whole
part done, but we still have this huge drop off down below. I stole the window out of that old door, put it in over here, so that door's got a big hole in it, so we got to patch that up. So what still needs to be done down below is I need to put gravel in, finish up the pit, put more gravel, spread it around down there, and then build the platform, and of course cut the door out right through there. Otherwise we just have a nice cold storage spot with nothing going on there. On the outside here, I still have this last little bit to put in over there to seal it all in, so it's pretty much airtight, in the sense we don't have bugs and animals and everything else flowing through it. But that is more or less it. I got the things done that I wanted to get done. I mean, I would have liked to have cut that hole out down in the basement, where it needs to be cut right next to the wall, though. I don't know if I can necessarily do that even with my saw, because my saw always has a space of about 3.5 to 4 inches between the wall in order for the wheels to fit in there and the blade and everything. So maybe I'll check with the company to come and do it myself. I mean, I could have paid a company to come do this, but then it wouldn't be a do-it-yourself project, right? And that's part of the fun. I mean, you can always hire someone to do it for you, but then I don't get to make cool videos, right? So anyway, I still have to cut that out. That's a bit of a project, because we need to pour the cement pad down there. I don't want to pour the cement pad down in that bottom part until I have that door all the way cut out. So like I said, I'm probably going to see if I can contact some of the concrete cutting companies around here and see how much they charge to do it, and see if they can get it done quickly, because the other problem is we don't know exactly where to cut the wall. I don't know what's going to be easier, and the sewer line is still in the way down in the basement. It's a bit of a problem. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for coming along on this journey, and hope you had fun. Don't forget to give us a like and subscribe, and of course stick with it. You've got this. Anyone can be a semi-pro homeowner repairman. It's fun that way. Get more out of life. See you on the next one.